Hey folks, now going to do a quick video today just on how to adjust the valve clearances on your air-cooled Volkswagen engine. This applies to like all Type 1 Volkswagen engines. There were later engines that actually had automatic valve adjusters, but we won't go into that here. So the procedure for this is very simple, and you don't need that many tools. Like you just need a 19 millimeter socket, a thickness gauge. We're gonna set it to 0.006 here. You can see that it's 0.006 because that's the one that's where the markings are rubbed off because it's been used so much for this. A 13 mil wrench and a couple of screwdrivers, flat-bladed type screwdrivers. Now just a quick overview of the procedure. So the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that your engine is in the right position to start with, which is top dead center, cylinder number 1. And you can tell that it's at cylinder number 1 by where the rotor on the distributor is pointing there. So you rotate your engine over to top dead center, cylinder number 1. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go under the van. We'll adjust the valve. We'll adjust the intake and exhaust valves for cylinder number 1 with the thickness gauge to 0.006. We'll check that and adjust them as we need to. Then what we're going to do is we're going to move to cylinder number 2. So to do that, we'll spin the engine backwards, like counterclockwise, in the opposite direction than the engine normally runs. 180 degrees, so we go to BDC on this pulley, which is actually top dead center cylinder number 2. So the rotor should then be pointing at cylinder number 2. And then we adjust there on that side, on cylinder number 2. And then we get out again and adjust it, or we turn the engine over counterclockwise again to cylinder number 3, adjust there, turn the engine counterclockwise again to cylinder number 4 and adjust there, and then we're done. So we're essentially running the engine in the opposite order that it runs. So it's running, we're going like 1, 2, 3, 4 instead of 1, 4, 3, 2. So yeah, that's it. Now what I'll do is I'll get under the van and take the valve cover off and start adjusting cylinder number 1's valves. Now we're under the van here. First thing we'll do is pull this little clamp off the valve covers. You can use a screwdriver to do that, but I find a rag is a bit kinder to your rocker cover gaskets. I'll take this off here. Usually when you do this, you might take the opportunity to replace these gaskets at the same time. I recently did these, so I don't need to do that right now. So what we've got here is the intake and exhaust valves, and these are the 2 cylinders, so that's cylinder 1 and that's cylinder 2's rockers. So you're on cylinder 1 because the valves should be closed. They're looking good, so we know we're at cylinder number 1 anyway. And now we'll use our thickness gauge here to just get an idea of where the rocker covers are sitting right now. So we'll put it in here down behind. We'll see how much drag we're getting there. That seems all right. You want a little bit of resistance, but not too much. And you don't want it to fall right through either. Like that just went through with absolutely no resistance. You would need to do some adjustment there, but I think that guy's good. We don't need to mess with that one. So let's check the next valve. Yeah, this one's a bit looser. I'm thinking I might need to tighten it a bit. Yeah, just compared to this other valve here, it's just kind of too much, If you just see, I'll put it through slowly here. It's just kind of going straight through, you don't really want that. So we want to just do a little bit of tightening here. So we crack this little nut off here. Get our spanner around it. Now, nice and tight. Yeah, don't need to loosen it too much now. And then we're just going to tighten it the smallest amount. And then we'll nip the nut up again, and we just remember to hold the screw in place here because we don't want it kind of accidentally, we don't lose our position. Now, yeah, there's always potential for spanners to go flying around here, so watch your knuckles. Now we've adjusted it there, so let's just drag the gauge through again. Yeah, feeling a bit more resistance there now, so I think I'm pretty happy with that. You know, it's dragging a little bit, but not, not too much. Now, so we'll get back out from under the van now, and we'll go and turn the engine over. So these guys, cylinder number 2 is open here. Now we're going to turn the engine backwards, counterclockwise again, so going to cylinder number 2. So just rotate on the generator pulley here. You can see the distributor rotor is turning at the same time. Now, coming up, so just line this BDC mark here up with the crankcase, just the little split there in the crankcase, and yeah, the rotor should be pointing there at cylinder 2. So we'll do the same thing again, just check with our gauge here what's going on. And yeah, I think that one again needs a little bit of tightening. So I'll just break this nut off here. Just a bit of tightening. Now, there. Check it again. Yeah, that's much better. Nice, nice bit of drag on it there. Nice. And the last valve for cylinder number 2. Wait, I should check it first before I start messing with it. Oh, is that like... Seems okay. Let's compare it to the other one. Yeah, I think that one's good. It doesn't need adjusting. So, yeah, we're done with this side of the van now, so we'll just pop the cover back on. Put our clamp back up. There. Okay, we're on the other side of the engine now, and we've turned it over to cylinder number 3 here. So we're going to check here as well. See what that's like. That one's okay. This one seems a bit... Yeah, there's very little resistance there, so I might tighten that one up a small bit. Yeah, that feels it feels better. There's a bit more drag on it now. Now I'm just turning the engine over to cylinder number 4 now, the last one. Okay, it's there. Now we're on cylinder 4 here. That doesn't feel too bad. Let's check the next valve. It feels a little bit tighter actually. I think could, yeah, a lot more drag on that there. So I think we could loosen it just a small amount. Enough, just putting up a little bit of a fight there. So there'll be something to do with it being tight. Just back this off a bit. Yeah, that's nice. Pretty good. So, okay. We're done with the last valve. Okay, I hope that helps. I hope that was informative. So yeah, once again, thanks for watching, and hope to see you in a future video.